Nubia. Get it. Gave me my life back. Thank you. Thank you, Nubia. Well, anti-goggler in this day of the surgery.
MP, how you feeling?
Tickets are still available for the next game. Purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for season tickets.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
He hasn't completely blown people away, but he's still been solid. You'd like to think he's trending in the right direction.
Yeah, it takes most guys a little while to find their way at this level. Trust me, it is not easy to make the jump to the NBA.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. MP is out there with Green. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Williams. And it's O'Neal in at the 4 slot. And for Houston, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
MP, the pass to Green. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to MP. Brooks, right side. Pass to ABC. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's off from three-point range. Houston with the ball. Thompson goes in. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Green. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
So dangerous. Green gets his points in multitude of ways, the 3 ball being one of them.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
leveraging that tall timber. All right, Chums, appreciate the report. Eason, the pass to Van Vliet. And he drops it in from the low post.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
Outside, Green. Back to MP. And they pick up 2. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Thompson, a screen on Brooks. Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
I love the way Durant breaks down defenses, especially in these pick-and-roll matchups.
Here's MP. And he lays it up and in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Van Vliet misses. Phoenix leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to O'Neal. Brooks outside. MP outside. On the wing, Green. The 3. Durant pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
They pulled out the last one against this team because they didn't waste their chances at the foul line.
Now here's Durant. 29 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 3-pointer O'Neal. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Phoenix also changing it up. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Devin Booker in for Brooks. Here's Shepherd, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Here's Holiday, launches a 3, and there's Shepherd. That one's good on the assist by Holiday.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Booker finds MP. Back to Booker. Screen by MP. Brooks outside. Pass to ABC. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Booker's got 5 points.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
Alperon Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Shepherd. And it's Tate in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Booker no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Good. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. MP outside. Pass to Brooks. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Okogie. Here's Shepherd. Brooks with the rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
It's Booker on the wing. Releases. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. ABC's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Williams is checked in for Phoenix. Jalen Green comes in for Booker. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at MP, and in dunk contest voting, he's 3rd, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air, and I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Durant. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Inside, here's ABC. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
On the wing, Durant. Brooks defending. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Here's MP. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Now here's Durant. From deep, KD splashes the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Suns ahead, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And when you're down at the bottom of a list like this, always a tough place to be.
Yep, you could send some of those teams to Cancun right now.
Some aren't even good enough for Cancun.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Suns.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. I'm sure they'd like to replicate that down the stretch. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the...
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 02 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan on 5. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Williams, then it's Green, and it's ABC in at the point guard position. Lets it go. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 7.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Van Vliet. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Fires the 3, and there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Eason. 14 points for him.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, love the intensity once you're hitting the boards.
Pass to Durant. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Sengun. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mark Williams.
Oh, okay, Sengun. Look at the big man baiting the defender into the foul.
Talking about Alperen Sengun for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he dropped. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And that one's good. ABC.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Durant with it. Checked by Brooks. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
And Williams punches it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Rockets trail by 7. Thompson, a screen on Brooks. Durant finds Thompson. No good from outside. And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. ABC, the pass to Green. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Outside O'Neal. Puts up a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. ABC's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Durant draws the double. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his... Phoenix leading by 5. Jeff Green out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then there's Alperen Sengun. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Okogie. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Green. Allen defending. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's ABC. MP packs it home.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Rockets trail by 7. Now Holiday. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Green. And the Suns also making a change. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. MP against Holiday. Allen outside. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Booker, cash on the three.
And you can't let Booker get airspace from corner spots because you're just asking to get burned.
Durant with it. Now guarded by MP. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Durant surveying the D. From outside, off the mark. The Suns lead by 10. Allen outside. Here's MP. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Houston making some changes. Eason's checked in for Finney-Smith. Thompson comes in for Okogie. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Dylan Brooks comes in for Allen. And Green is subbed in for Booker. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Durant! Williams rips down the board. The Suns lead by 12. Oh, MP with the slam.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Durant outside Van Vliet. Here's Durant from deep. The three is in.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
MP outside. Getting it done inside. MP.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Steps back. Durant. Williams rips down the board. MP with it. Durant covering. Now MP. 1:16 left in the game. Count it!
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they add it to the win column. Their 19th victory this year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for ABC.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Let's loose for 3. Oh, it's off. And it's Houston's ball, down by 15. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Allen rips down the board. MP against Capella. Now Allen. Here's Booker from downtown. Money from 3.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. Shoots. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Prolific play per usual from MP in leading his side to victory. Your efforts stood out in more than one area. That means something to you, doesn't it?
It does. It gets back to what I liked about this game in the first place as a kid. Nobody bounces a ball or looks up at the hoop and thinks, how can I limit myself? Who would do that? Basketball expands what we think is possible. I like knowing some kid is watching me thinking, he did all that? Now I'm going to do it too, because he did.
That's great, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Dom. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching.